Did you guys see that, or
I saw
was
that. That
my
was fancy.
saw the whole thing? Okay,
Yeah, I saw
because
it.
like it, yeah, I pressed the play button, everything paused, and I'm like, I'm afraid to do anything because I never know what that means. So all right, we are here, and more importantly, Jillian is here. We're back. Was this the third time this year?
I think so, yeah.
Lovely, Jillian. All right, and do you want to tell the crowd, for anybody who's not aware of who you are, do the
I'm
elevator
Gillian.
pitch for.
I am the channel mom over on the Dapper Dinosaur channel. I am the managing editor of Media Magpies. Um, I am newly made a moderator over on Vishanti's channel
Oh,
um,
cool.
because she felt she needed those now.
Hmm.
And I go on random people's channels and talk about random stuff.
Oh, yeah, she hit 500, so we're proud of her.
She did. I was there.
Only the second, yeah, which is like only the second stream, so that is impressive. Took us a few more streams to get to amass that amount, but
I mean, it helps
way to
that
go.
she had Dapper as her guest. I
We,
suspect.
we have that.
I don't know. But,
Let's see.
she made me a mod because someone was threatening to dox me to my employer.
Huh?
All right, so that person was banned, right?
Oh yes, oh yes. That's why I got made a mod
Okay.
so I could ban them. But
All right.
yeah,
Well, there you
the
go.
note for those who don't know is I'm on disability, so I don't.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna throw your shit out there like that, but holy
I'm like,
shit!
oh, you're gonna tell my
I
employer?
mean, and yeah, and when I was what do you call it? I don't play with shit like that, and I was going through. So on Tuesdays, I've been since I'm out of work at the moment, I have been doing an extra stream on Tuesdays, and we've been going through like a lot of the internet speak that a lot of people don't aren't familiar with per se. So we just got an Ember raid. Ember's been helping me out. So is Bree from High Side. We've been teaching Dr. Kip kind of the 4chan to normie pipeline is kind of the idea, and not that I expect people from 4chan to find me and come to their senses, but
Right,
so that normies can understand the 4chan speak, dog whistles, if you will, call it out, and if you're going to be a bigot, we're at least going to make you jump through higher hoops, if
oh yeah.
nothing else. Most of us, those of us who aren't platforming bigots, which is, I don't know, still something that needs to be said, based on results. And I'm just tired. I don't know. I know that I don't, I disavow, what do you call it? Doxing. But, calling out bigotry is kind of my ish. And I believe, is Mark Reed in here? Okay, so Mark Reed likes to go on what do you call it, modern day debate. I don't know if he's still doing that or not, but Mark and I had the conversation where it's just like, if you want to go to where they are and try to talk some sense into them, I don't care. I've said to many people, including Dr. Tapioca Weasels, like, if you want to talk to idiots, 1v1, or offline, have at it. I'm not trying to control your personal life. I think that there is a lot of problems when we actually bring bigots onto our platforms,
Yes.
because the only reason it is easier for them to solicit people one on one. Anytime they come out of their cave is so they can recruit. And if you are giving them a platform under this guise of civil conversation, or if they're just like, hey, what are you, chicken? Like, I think Chris Motti is here. Yeah, he is. And shout out to him, friend of the show. And he was here, I want to say was that last week, I
Last
think?
week, yeah.
Yeah. And he and I have a lot of conversations about, I think that people should be speaking up on behalf of marginal groups, especially if you're a cishet white man, because those are the people that they will listen to.
Mm-hmm.
I disagree with you providing your platform to talk to them like they are rational people. They're not. They're bigots. The only reason they're going there is to try to recruit your viewers to their side. And too many people are at stake here. Like we don't give these people air to breathe. So when I see people like Math Pig platforming Lupin, I really need I don't know, maybe it makes some of you feel uncomfortable. I'm not asking you to take sides, but I'm on the side of the anti-fascist. That is my side. If that is not your side,
If you're not an
then fuck off.
anti-fascist, then you're a fascist. That's just how that works.
I'm just saying though. I mean, these are people that want to incite a race war, that want to subjugate women.
Mm-hmm.
Like they probably love that they love that you can't work, but only because they want you to be beholden to a man and having his babies.
Right.
You know, and not telling them what they should do or how they should think or how they should run the economy. That's men's work. They don't want you to have disability. They want you to marry and be trapped.
Yeah.
Underneath a man who tells you what to do.
They don't want to know how I'm raising.
We don't give these people fucking air.
Yeah.
You know what? If you don't like me on sub, I don't care. Like, I'm not being quiet about this anymore. I am in real trouble. Right? I'm an American. Mm-hmm. I'm in real trouble. My friends, family, people I don't know, people I hate are in real trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to save them all. And you're not hoping when you're giving bigots air for views. But you know what? We're going to lighten the mood a little bit. So I'm going to show another person who's a little bit of facilities.
Well, my name's Kent Hovind. Call me Dr. T-Rex. I don't get evolution. It's too darn complex. As such, it takes some time to read a book or two, but there ain't no making money learning something new. I was a high school teacher. Science is my game. If you step to me, I'll put you all to shame. Not a doggone thing my PowerPoint can't solve. I got a million sides that never have evolved. Those atheists are living in a hazy fog. They know a dog never could produce an odd dog. Walter, octer, Satan of my rhymes. Creationist of G, the first of my kind.
So you know what I love about that? Even Mux doesn't give me any problems with that video. Like it always just lets me play it, start to finish. It's a good time.
I love that it is impossible to find people in these circles who does not have a Kent Hovind impersonation.
Or Kent Hovind or Trump. Like
you just overpronounce your T's and you're halfway there.
Indeed. God, all right.
So I also have something to lighten the mood, real quick. As we've discussed, I went out and bought myself a whiteboard for the express purpose of having for these streams, and I got my partner to do a little drawing for us on the whiteboard.
Oh, wait a
wow!
minute. Aww, that is good.
My partner's
really good.
My son wrote the wolf part because he loved wolf. But I was like, here's what I need you to do. I need you to draw a wolf on my whiteboard. He's like, why? I'm like, I'm not explaining that. Just do it. Like, you know what? I didn't want to know anyway. It's fine.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Sorry, I was just trying to do this. All right, so Gillian, you introduced me to this person, which she's been around for like 50 years. I can't believe it.
She's been around for freaking ever.
So I've never heard of her specifically, but I have heard of probably all the nonsense she spewed. It's gotten out and has taken on its own life, if you will. So this is Jay-Z Knight, which is Judith Zebra Knight. And I'm sorry, Doc, okay. And so I couldn't go through, she has a channel called Ramtha.
Ramtha School of Enlightenment, which is also her grift.
Yeah, yes. Ramtha School of Enlightenment is an actual physical place They're 20 minutes down the road from me.
Oh my God.
And their compound has this gorgeous brick wall facing the road that you drive past to get to them, with copper bands around these posts to keep out the negative vibrations. But negative vibrations apparently only come from one direction, because the other 3 sides of their property are surrounded by chain link fence.
I mean,
Okay.
it's a Faraday cage.
That was my first introduction to them beyond a vague awareness of their existence, was seeing the wall, like, wow, that's a really nice, what happened? Oh, so that's Ramtha.
Yeah, and I'm trying to, oh God. The weekends have been so crazy for me lately. I'm trying to get all my stuff together. But apparently she used to be a horse trainer.
Okay, I was like, you're gotta finish that sentence, Maya. That's how evolution works, Maya.
Fair enough. No, she used to be a horse trainer, and so she and her that husband, depending on who you talk to, she's had anywhere from 3 to 6 husbands. But let me think. Yeah, she got the compound or whatever in the settlement apparently, and so this whatever acre ranch that she owns is now where she has her classes, entertains her. So every time I hear this, they're calling them cultists. It's not that kind of compound, according to her. I get really picky when we're talking about words. I don't want, because what I'm finding is, especially going outside, touching grass, talking to people, when we are hyperbolic, we take these terms out to other people who aren't in our spaces. They perceive us as being crazy, and then don't take us seriously at all. So, which completely negates anything rational that we actually have to say. It's like, well, you think I have a sky daddy, so why should I believe you that evolution is real? So I just really, really, really would press people to be careful about, I mean, if you want to laugh and joke and say things here, I mean, that's fine. That's what memes are for, right? But like when you're going out and talking to people, maybe, they don't know where the spirit in which your words are intended. So I just don't want, I want you to go out. I want everybody to be a science communicator. And I don't want anyone doing anything that can maybe hinder their effectiveness. So that aside, a lot of people are calling her cultist. And I'm not saying that she fits the bite model. If there's an objective way to define a cult member, your own personal beliefs and feelings, I can't help that. But she has a school. It's not accredited. Her school has online classes, tapes, videos that you can purchase. She will bring you in for a weekend for like the low fee of like $2,500 or some bullshit, so that she could say those things in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sorry, not her, Ramtha.
Ramtha, yes.
Yeah. She will channel Ramtha in front of you, and Ramtha will speak to you. Not give you personal words of encouragement, mind you. We'll be speaking to you and a couple 100 up to 1,000 people that are also in the room, but you will be there to see it.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
I have friends who grew up not far, even closer to the compound than I live, and they will pretty much universally use the word cult. So,
like I said, still I'm just letting everyone know where I am with it, why I'm not using it, not telling you how you should believe in this. I just want to provide the information, and you're all adults. You're going to take it in whatever direction you want to take it anyway, as long as we're not conflating medical terms.
Right.
I'm totally cool with whatever opinions you yourself form, because again, I'm benevolent goddess, and I have a cult of critical thinkers. So you coming to your own conclusions that are different than mine could mean that I'm doing my job properly.
I think the term we can pretty much universally agree on is grift.
Grifting, yeah. If you don't come to grifter, like you're just, I don't know if I did something wrong or if there's something wrong with you.
Yeah, apparently, according to a friend of mine, once she told her followers that Ramtha wanted horses. So a couple of people bought her horses. No, sorry, bought Ramtha horses.
Yeah. They also give Ramtha something to the tune of $2 million a year. But Zebra here just happens to be the beneficiary of the money because, Ramtha is a 37,000-year-old ghost. I don't know. Lemurian. So,
entity
I think
is the word that I keep on finding.
Yeah, no, that's great. He's a 37,000-year-old entity that has no use for money. So if you insist on giving it, at the incessant request of Zebra here, she's going to have to hold on to it for him.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, so Dak, I stopped you from doing your thing.
It's totally fine. So yeah, we're covering this lady, Jay-Z Knight. So the title of the video is Jay-Z Knight, Channel of Ramtha or Ramtha, talks with Alan Steinfeld, who is an unfortunate looking soul. From the channel New Realities. New Realities has 94,000 subscribers, and this video has almost 500,000 views, although it is from almost 20 years ago. So this might be the oldest video we've ever covered.
The what? Oldest?
Yeah, I don't know if we've ever covered anything before.
Well, she's been grifting since the 80s. So a
yeah.
lot of the good stuff.
We've covered like content, like recordings that are older than 2007.
Oh, but you're talking about the actual,
but like the actual upload video. I don't know.
Came like a month after YouTube was formed.
Yeah.
No, fair enough. But yeah, I was trying on her website or Rampa's website, whatever. You know what I mean? They're like 2 to 3 minute videos, and I was saying to Gillian, I'm like, I could amass a collection, but this is a lot of. I wanted to show a lot of like who, not necessarily Ramtha's teachings, which I think we've covered a lot of.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to focus more on.
Oh God.
Jay-Z here and her grift.
Yeah.
So this gives I like this video because it's a good amalgamation of both of those. Like both what she teaches and kind of looking at her in action. So I don't think in this video she actually channels Ramtha. But if you can imagine a white woman trying to like, I don't know, channeling an ancient Lemurian god and trying to guess what that would sound like, and throwing together what do you call that? Like just this fake kind of British or European. You can't even really place the accent. I should probably find a video where she goes into this trance and she wakes up, and then she's got this bastardized British or European. I can't even say it's British. It's just the bastardized European accent. It's like
definitely from somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
bingo is penned if you are so inclined.
Awesome, fantastic. Do you want to start at the section Jay-Z's relationship with Ramtha?
I will. This is so long. We're not getting through it. I will trust you on where you would like to go.
Okay. I'll start here because one of the questions that we'll let her cook for a moment.
Pleasure. And listen, you were way back there in the beginning.
So this is the guy that's interviewing her, and he has his own sort of unfortunate kind of. He looks like a weird butler from a movie with a weird butler in it. You know what I'm talking about?
Like every creepy horror story ever.
There we go. Yeah. He looks like he might be wearing a human suit, okay, and like not a good one.
No, that is great. Yes, that all of that.
Yeah.
So hot. This is cool. People don't realize the Rams was the icon of the 80s. Has been around that long.
That's right, and he coined the word channeling.
Yes, he did.
And I want to know about your experience because you've been out of your body so many years.
Yeah, I think I'm just about ready to hear 1980s music. I think I'm at that place. My guy will tell you. That's true.
But what has it been like? You have had this relationship.
So real quick.
Yeah. I was going to say, it was a little hard finding a good place to start because she talks about Ramtha just with like the pronoun he as though it's a person.
Oh, no, yeah, he totally exists. Yeah, no, Ramtha's a person who totally existed 37,000 years ago. I reached out to Dr. Kip to get, what do you call it? Like a help on that. He said that Ramtha is not part of the Sumerian Kings list. And I'm like, well, he's Lemurian. Would he really be in Sumerian Kings list? And Dr. Kip said, yes, he would, because it goes back to 200,000 years.
People are saying it's hard to hear the video. Kings. I have it all the way up. I don't really know.
Are the subtitles on?
I'll put those on. So, yeah. Sorry, I interrupted you.
Oh, here's a fun one though. But Jay-Z Knight was born in Roswell, New Mexico. So it's like,
wow,
kismet. Guys, sorry if the video's a little low. We'll try to keep the what do you call it? The captions on, and we will reread when we get to the point. I'll put the up so I can keep up with the transcript too.
Yeah.
But what was it that you? Well, I went. Oh God, why did I want to stop here?
Probably because it leapt into it, and it was like a little bit unclear what they were talking about. But I'm pretty sure they're talking about like she said Ramtha was like the icon of the 80s, which
I didn't hear about Ramtha until the 90s when I'd already been living up here. So
I think the grift started late 70s, early 80s. I saw Barbara Walters. What was she on? Was that 60 Minutes or whatever?
No, she was
where
on
they were
Good Morning America?
2020.
2020.
Yeah, it was a 2020 special that they did on Jay-Z here. I'm just going to call her Zebra because Jay-Z, not that I like Jay-Z, is questionable as a capitalist, but I don't want anyone to misconstrue who I'm talking about and have like Jay-Z sue me or whatever.
You're saying that this person here is not married to Beyonce?
Shocking.
I'm stunned.
I had to double check, which is how I got into all these facts, because I was like, how could Jay-Z do this to us? And it's like, oh, Judith Zebra, not the rapper mogul.
Okay, yeah.
1977.
Yeah. Oh, wait, whoa. So she's saying that I just wanted to clarify because, like, okay, from the research I've done, when you talk to her, she says that she goes away. She actually leaves the body, goes into the white light, and before she goes through the door, so there's supposed to be a portal or something. At which case you there's a, what do you call that line? There's like a lifeline or something that keeps you tethered to the body. So,
Yeah.
but yeah,
It's
before
like
you
a
go through
fate
the portal,
line.
yeah, something like that. But before you go through that, she gets to that door and then she starts her journey back, which takes I don't know, at that time took 2 hours. But now she's stretched it. Recently, she's been able to stretch it so that she can be Ramtha for up to 12 hours, you know, as the money, or I'm sorry, Ramtha permits, because, she's getting stronger. But in that time, she's saying that she is not in the body. She's just traveling to Soul World and back. And she doesn't hear anything that Ramtha says, which is intriguing considering all the things that she knows that Ramtha has said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah.
You said you thought he was the devil, but how has your relationship evolved? And I'm sure many times you were just tired of the whole thing that you've said that.
Oh, well, no, Ramtha appeared in 1977. And if you read my book, A State of Mind, tells all the stories.
She's got a
If you
book.
read my book,
Yeah, see?
if you just go online and read my book, I wrote a book. I swear to God.
Kip Davis has written no books. Kip Davis has written no books.
I'm just saying, if you have to read a book.
Yeah.
Yes.
He'd been there a long time, but I wasn't ready to see what I was going to see that Sunday afternoon at about 2:30. And he appeared in the hall with my husband-to-be and I. We'd been making pyramids because we were going to dehydrate food.
What?
Oh, you don't know about...
I don't know about the pyramids to dehydrate food thing.
No, I also missed that part. If you would like to let us know.
So pyramid power was a really big thing.
Still is.
That I've heard of, but I didn't know that it had amazing powers of food dehydration.
Well, I'll admit it's a new one on me, but food preservation I'd heard about, where you put your food under a pyramid and it never goes bad.
I mean,
that's new.
These are the same people that ground up mummies and put them into potions, aren't they?
Almost certainly, yes.
Yeah, that real thing that happened, people. People really did that. Probably there are still some people that would do it.
They made painted mummies too. It's called mummy
yeah.
brown.
There were enough mummies. Are enough mummies in that region that it like literally you could find a mummy and grind it up and sell it to people, and like it's weird.
For their
the mummy parties were annoyingly obnoxious. And
mummy unwrapping party for a lot.
Yeah.
Because we hiked in the Olympics in Cascade, and by the way, pyramid power was a really hot thing in those days. So Ramtha appeared, and I didn't think he was the devil. I just thought it was beautiful. I didn't know what it was. And so from that began the remarkable journey for the rest of my life. So I've been channeling Rams since probably
Rams. I love the cute nickname.
Channeling Rams.
So
yeah, she calls them Rams.
So Rams showed up on a Sunday, 2:30 in the afternoon, in the hallway next to her husband. And that's all the detail I think that we got so far.
No, as we were dehydrating food under our crystals.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then as one does. And then people just and then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, a 37,000-year-old entity appeared.
As one does.
I don't know why you all think this is so surprising.
I mean, yeah, fair.
Many don't. And will throw thousands of dollars at her to hear her Ramtha tell the tale of how he presented himself to her in her kitchen.
Yep.
78 when my learning with him was underway before he actually went out and held events in the latter part of 78 and 79.
In the school, many people, everyone.
Oh, right. And so, this ancient entity comes to her and gives her the secrets of the universe. And she, of course, immediately goes to grift.
Yeah.
Must promote this for money. Yeah.
teachings of Ramtha.
Can't imagine why nobody serious is taking her seriously.
This guy doesn't look serious to you?
He doesn't look like a serious person. Maybe a serious. No, he really does. Like I can't unsee it. He reminds me of like in Men in Black when the alien.
I was gonna make the exact same comparison. Sugar with water.
He's like, I'm so ready for somebody to just like give him a bunch of sugar water.
He's like, what do you get if you make your Edgar suit out of Matt Smith from Doctor Who?
Yes. Oh my God, that's exactly what it is.
Got him.
It's Edgar Smith suit.
You've answered this in the past, and you said your knowledge comes on an intuitive level, but
Not really an intuitive level. I mean,
Well, I don't disagree with her there. I don't think her knowledge is intuitive. I don't think it's knowledge. But yeah.
when I see, people think when I leave my body, I'm in the light, and Ram's got a hold of my body, right?
yes.
But that means that, okay, then I'm up, he's down, so I'm gone, and he's here. But if you were at where I was at, time is so fast. I'm way in the future. When you're going down that tunnel to that wall of light.
Oh my God!
Did any of
time
that
travel again?
Yeah,
So,
but also just
she's saying what I was saying. Like she leaves her body, and so he's like, "But Ramtha's in your body for such a long time." It's like, well, it just seems like minutes because I'm already in the future. Because while she's out of her body, time doesn't act the same way as it does when she's in her body.
It's almost like
she's not going to give us. Yeah,
was that?
She's not going to give us any, metrics or math or anything like that. Nor no numbers at all. It's more of the trust me, bro approach to science that we all have come to appreciate.
Well, what I said was it's almost like she doesn't leave her body at all.
Yeah.
No, she does. She totally does. Because she said she does. So that's how you know it's real.
Yes. I'm sorry, that's on me.
Traveling 186,000 miles per second. You're in a
I was right before she said that, I was going to harshly judge her and be like, I don't think she knows how to use numbers at all. And then I held back because I was like, you know what?
Yeah,
I think you're just generalizing because of the Botox. And then I realized I shouldn't do that. Like genuinely I shouldn't do that. But she does know how fast light travels. It does travel that fast.
That is awesome. How fast does time travel though?
Time travels at the stunning rate of 1 second per second.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So how is she in the future then?
Don't ask questions.
Oh, right. Duh, pity woman brain. I cannot compete with the mighty Ramtha.
Rams.
You are years in the future, right? What I know there is the things that Ramtha is already teaching here.
Right.
And he is my teacher. And when I'm getting ready, I get ready early because I want to hear him. And he comes into my room. Electricity goes cuckoo in the house, and I ask him questions. I can ask him questions. I'm sitting here. I've watched him walk in a room with people, and I'm so used to people never seeing him. A couple people have now.
A couple people have seen him.
Yeah, I mean, but I gotta say, if somebody walks into... How many times have you guys had the experience where you're like in a room with like other people, you're all like awake and aware and talking, and like the lights are on, and then like another person walks in and you see them and the other people just don't see them?
I'll take 0 for 100.
Yeah, I would say that has also never happened to me, outside of possibly in a dream.
Right, yeah, no, dreams. Oh, yeah, dreams, yeah. Who can count how many times it's happened in a dream? But just during the day, I just walk into a room, I start having a conversation, and everybody's like, who are you talking to?
Yeah,
maybe, sometimes somebody else can see who I'm talking to, but usually most people can't.
Yeah, if that happens, you should talk to somebody.
should talk to somebody.
That other people agree is in the room.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So.
Fair.
Ask him anything. A lot of times he may say, if it's about a person's personal, he say that's not for you to know. But
Well, I appreciate that. Ramtha's not trying to go out there and be doxing people. That's
better than.
Yeah, and I'm not asking her to dox the people, but if they could maybe come forward and lend some credence to her story, one or more of them, I don't know how much I'd even believe that. Like, if I'm just like, oh yeah, hey guys, there's this 37 there. Let's just say, it's totally not Ramtha. There's an Egyptian goddess from 50,000 years ago. Let's come in, talk to me. But only behind stage when I'm talking to Vandy. Vandy has totally seen her. And then Vandy's like, Maya is so telling the truth. You should give us money. Like, I don't know. Like,
you should give us money.
You should give Maya money.
Yeah,
you should give Maya money, yeah. But like, for good reasons, if you because
look at his trustworthy face. Okay, that's a good reason.
Yeah. That's totally doesn't look like a ancient alien roach from the planet Orion's belt.
The planet.
It's been a while since I've seen that movie, but
I know, right? I can't remember the names of anything in that movie. I remember Orion's belt was around the cat's neck.
Yes.
And that's about it. So,
the cat's name was
Jester,
Orion.
you did. I'm way back in the past here. But Jester did give me money. And you know what? For Jester being so patient and waiting for me to, like, I don't know, I will give him a crowd applause.
Oh, yeah, no,
Kit's
right. He does look like James Woods aged very, very poorly.
Poorlier? I'm gonna start. I told myself I wouldn't talk about people's faces on the podcast. James Woods is a fine person. He's just batshit crazy and you should not listen to.
He's a very talented actor. Ignore what he is as a person.
Yeah, but his face, it's a very fine face.
Not now, but then the moment I've left my body, say now, because I'm in the future. You go see the Ram, he's going to teach you something, he's going to show you how to do it, and you know. And you're going to come out and you're going to do it. If he tells you to go forward in time, he's going to make you go forward in time.
What is she saying?
You learn about the Ram.
Something about forward in time.
It's just
Gillian,
words.
you're supposed to know about all this stuff. Weren't you on the ranch taking classes? You should be a...
Yeah.
You should be a Ramtha guru.
The truth.
Oh, I loved this part, or I hated this part. Was it? Okay.
Truth is relative to you. When it's truth is when you've experienced it, not when it's just pretty words. It's
true.
I do. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, she blathers on about how something can't be true if it's philosophy, and I found she doesn't know what any of these words mean, and just like decides to have her fun little I don't know, playground with words that don't make any sense. That didn't make any sense.
Yeah, and this is one of the ones where it's like, I have my truth, and if that's not your truth, that's fine. Like, no, wait, we're not playing semantics here. You can have your perception, and it's fine if that's not my perception. But truth is something totally different, and we need to stop letting them get away with that shit.
Yeah. Do you want to skip forward to the part where she talks about what happens when we die?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Right. The reason why the church has a lasso around people's hearts and souls and minds is because they say things in the name of God, and people so want to know God, and they so want to please God. And these people who have done this for centuries have done hideous and heinous things to put the fear of God. You should never fear God. That's a religion.
I don't want to say all religions. Gillian, you are pagan, right?
Yes, yes.
And nobody, I never asked you, like, what branch or.
I'm sort of an independent, like,
You have a
I don't.
goddess, I mean,
Yeah,
outside of me,
I'm
other than me, or one of those other bitches. Who is she?
it's I don't use any existing pantheon. It's sort of like agnostic pagan deist kind of vibe.
Cool.
So
Yeah, I have a bad, what do you call it? Bad time saying what people believe that I know, just because I care so little that I don't even ask.
well,
um,
that's fair. You know,
but it is a essential part to like how people identify. So I should
Mhm.
probably care enough to at least know, like what it is you believe. With that being said, she's lumping a lot of religions in here. I believe she's talking specifically about Christianity. When you get into like Eastern religions, and I don't know, Kip knows a lot about ancient religions. Some of them fit under this mold, many didn't. And the concept of like just one true God is newish. So I hear her, and I'm not knocking that any of what she's saying has happened, and that it is, as far as like the American society, a lot of how we got here. But since I have a pagan in the room, I want to make sure that I'm not straw manning everybody who has a belief,
yeah, no.
or
Well,
even the Christians. I have Christian followers who don't subscribe, who denounce this type of Christianity.
I always
I think they call them woke, liberal Christians, and that's bad. That's very
commies.
bad.
They're commies.
Commies. Yeah. They're going to hell. They're also here. They weren't taken up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You would know if Jesus loved you because you were taken up on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Everyone was in
Rapture.
agreement.
And heinous things to put the fear of God. You should never fear God. I mean, that's a
We
religion.
are God. How can we fear what
That's
we are?
right. And so
This is interesting because she believes that we are all God.
Well, does she believe that, or does he thinks she believed that, and he said it, and she just says yes?
Okay, well, okay, I'm sorry.
She probably does believe it, but
she preaches this.
okay.
What she actually believes is debatable. She believes she needs more money. I'm pretty solid that I can plant a flag on that hill.
Yeah.
Gillian?
Yeah. She believes a lot in money.
Yup.
But are you familiar with
Sorry.
her teachings? Like, from my research, she believes that we're all gods. Like, is that your understanding?
That is my understanding, and quantum physics ties in there somehow.
Oh, she'll get to it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I was passively listening to this, but then I put it in slow mode and listened to it twice.
Yeah. No. It's why
bad.
I like the
Why we're here.
juiciest stuff is in the second
go
half,
there.
which is why I don't. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly where all of it. There was a bunch of it. Like, yeah. We'll get there. We have time.
Okay.
About what happens
Okay.
to them when they die, and where do they go, and what is the purpose, and where is God, and what does God think of me? Should never be taken as a quip or as an offhandedness, because it's serious. At the heart of our yearning for love is that union with our Creator, and Ramtha teaches us where we go.
This is not answering the question about. That's what I want to know.
By the way, and it's very practical. It can be matched up.
It's very practical. Everything she said so far is very practical, guys. You have to remember that. All of these words,
they are all words, all of them.
Ramtha is not a word, I don't think. It is a name. I guess that,
noun.
but yeah, okay. But is it a proper noun? I feel like a proper noun refers to like a thing. I'm wrong about this, but I'm going to die on the hill anyway to be mad at her.
Oh, yeah, you're just like, trolling at this point. I haven't had to define proper noun since like 5th grade.
I will
I'm sure
say
they're.
Ramtha didn't used to be a word.
There we go. Yeah.
She
It
made
is a
it.
word. It's a name. A proper noun is a specific name for a particular person, place, or thing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
so,
no, it's a proper noun now, but it didn't used to be.
Ramtha is a noun. Was Ramtha an actual person, place, or thing?
Oh,
Zebra here says he was.
So I found this on the Wikipedia page for Jay-Z Knight. There is a controversy and criticism section, which, by the way, that's like
Shit.
like if you've got a Wikipedia page, and also if critics consider you to be a cult leader is the last sentence of the first paragraph, it's not ideal. But
including one or more of her ex-husbands.
Yes, yeah. That's attacks. Everybody thinks she's like her former husband thinks she's a cult, but so James Randi said that they have no like way of believing, and he went on to write a list of questions that Rampha's answers would help us determine whether he is actually a disembodied entity from Paleolithic times. Such as, what were the indigenous languages and social structure? What was the writing like? How do we know that he lived 35,000 years ago? Instead, all we get are banal homilies, which is exactly what we have been treated to. Like, it's...
But this might actually make her go to the library. And Ramtha came to her in the 70s. He wasn't giving her substance. So she would have actually had to like go and read a book or talk to people who studied things from then. And that takes effort away from asking for money.
Yeah, it does.
Up with science can be matched.
But real quick, sorry. I'm sorry, it's my bad. Chester, the angel, gave me $2. I did do a hand clap because I couldn't find the thingy. I finally found the thingy. And he says, hey, astrophysicist, I believe that's you. Is copper good for magnets? Now, these are questions that need answers. QTNA.
I'm sorry, is there an astrophysicist on the panel? I'm not an astrophysicist.
But you should know if copper is good for magnets, surely.
I hate all of you. I want to die inside.
What the hell did they teach you in doctor school if not about copper and magnets?
They actually do.
That's fun, baby.
They do actually teach us about copper and magnets, and yes, it is good for electromagnets. It is not intrinsically magnetic. Only 3 elements in their like pure form are magnetic, and that's iron, nickel, and cobalt. Which is why I, like many supernatural entities, I'm not a supernatural entity, just I share this with them. Fear cold iron. Yeah, so I hate you, Jester.
By the way, and it's very practical. It can be matched up with science, it can be matched up with physics. It's not airy-fairy whales and space stuff. It's
airy fairy whales and space.
It's very practicable. It's very practical. It can be mashed up with science. It can be mashed up with physics. It's not airy fairy whales and space stuff. Are you even trying? Like, it can be mashed up with science and physics. Like,
not even trying.
I told you we'd get there.
Not even trying.
And
yeah.
we get those answers.
What answers? You gave no answer. You're literally just mashing it together, and that is as airy fairy whales and space dust as I can imagine.
I think this might be his putting in a key for bingo.
Yes. I will put in a key for bingo.
Yeah, we did get some keys earlier. But
well, you guys came in too early with the keys. If you already gave keys, you guys.
oh yeah,
I
it gets so much worse.
It's so much worse. I gotta.
I did
Airy
full
fairy
on
whales.
glad because I knew we were going to need it.
Ooh.
We realize God is
Oh,
always
sorry.
Whoa, for
Oh, sorry.
For $10, Marantha says, much like Yahweh, Dr. Tap can be defeated by iron chariots.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so Miranda's dropping dubs in the chat.
Yeah. Dimes.
Dime. We love dimes and we love juices. Thank you, Miranda and Chester.
loved us. Can never fail something that the Hubble telescope can't even fully photograph. How can we absolutely be such buffoons to think that we've disappointed God? Only if we have bought in to a religion or a concept or an ethnic.
Does she think that the Hubble Space Telescope was sent up to photograph God?
Probably.
I gotta listen to that again.
I don't know, because this is a long time ago. I'm not even sure if she knows about it.
Yeah.
Get those answers. And we realize our God has always loved us. You can never fail something that the Hubble telescope can't even fully photograph.
Oh,
You can never fail something that the Hubble telescope can't even fully photograph. That doesn't even make, like, what does that mean?
You can't fail a math test?
Well, I to be fair, the Hubble Space Telescope cannot photograph a math test unless you put it really, 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 really far. Is there any way that you could get you'd have to, I mean, if you made one out of stars, I suppose.
Exactly. It's
How can we absolutely be such buffoons to think that we've disappointed God? Only if we have bought in to a religion.
I gotta say, I can tell that you are disappointing at least one goddess. This I'm confident of. Okay. And how do I know? The same way I generally know these things, I can ask her. Maya, are you disappointed?
Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
There we go.
She's 8 now, and it feels like elder abuse to smite her. But it's not that I haven't thought about it once or twice.
Or a concept or an ethnic group who believes a certain way just because people use that to control people. You can't ever. I mean, that's so
of course,
immature.
I think religion is on its way out. It has no place in a culture that Ramtha is evolving and the science of the soul.
That's true, but
Wait, in the science of the soul?
Yeah, no.
Okay. I am not a PhD. I don't have a PhD in psychology, but on behalf of the psych side of science, I'm going to say that there's been no evolution of the soul research on our side. How about the atomic physicist? Any headway in the evolution?
Thank you. I am in fact an atomic physicist. I feel heard, Maya. I appreciate that.
Please speak on behalf of your community. Because I just spent an inordinate amount of time telling a lot of people that science and religion are separate. Science deals with, like, you can believe in a God and that we stand on God's creation. We deal with the study of God's creation, not the actual study of the God. Feels like souls would be studying the God, in which case science could not touch it.
Also, even if science could touch it, my field would not. I mean, the closest you could do would be maybe the soul has something to do with quantum mechanics, and you could friggin' helpful. Thank you.
You're kidding. You're kidding, but
no, I know.
Hey, we're on occasion we like to try to steel man our opponents, and just to give them anything.
What is steel man?
She's bringing nothing. I'm just like, can we introduce?
Nothing.
No, she really does think quantum is the science of the soul.
Oh, yeah, no.
She made a whole movie about it.
Oh, man.
Have you ever heard of What the Bleep Do We Know, Tap?
I have heard of it. I haven't seen it.
I haven't either, but that's from her.
Yeah.
That's her.
That's her.
Yeah. That's also on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
I'm now upset.
Yeah,
at you,
she
Gillian.
she appeared in the 2004 film What the Bleep Do We Know, produced by members of the Ramtha School of Enlightenment Culture or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Which, by the way, I will totally call the cult personally. Just saying.
Who am I to argue with people who took classes there about whether or not it's a cult? That's my feeling.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was possible for me to like lose more hope in mankind, but there it is. It's, well done. Anyways, for $5, Jester says, the Lord of Fools finds her disappointing and her followers beyond pity because this is weak sauce. Who actually believes her? Love you too, Tap. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
You got to make Maya say that she loves me. Nobody's ever been able to do that before.
Team for Jester. Jester says this aloud.
Words came out of your mouth.
I don't have a what do you call it? One of those talking things, because that would be, oh my God, we'd never get through a stream. People would just get tired of the video and they start super chatting.
And then it starts.
So then we could play the video.
It would. You know what it would immediately be? It would just immediately be robotic voice making a joke about magnets over and over and
for 2 hours. You know what? We may actually have our first stream members only special. And it's just me with a bad AI science video. I slop for just hours, and the only way to make the video stop is for our members to super chat. Has nobody thought of this before? That's fucking genius.
Yeah, I mean,
I think the only thing that's more genius is when I don't know if you were there, Tap, but I know Gillian was. We watched this in live time as Dr. Kip admitted that he had no idea what math was. And then the chat trolled him for the rest of the goddamn stream.
Oh yeah.
That was Dapper was like, I'm going to invent new math. I'm going to graph this. I'm going to graph the super chats. Kip's going to have no idea what's going to happen. He's just going to know that it's bad. Even after that stream, I'm like, I don't know if you could picture me over here standing up clapping for you, but that was brilliant, sir.
That was a great stream.
Yes, it was. I was in it. One of his best streams, if I do say so myself. But also, I'm missing a super chat. Let's just get these out of the way while they're here. Joshua G, so I haven't seen here in a while. So you know what? Welcome back.
Joshua Geese is best geese.
Absolutely. Quantum full length. Magnets.
Wow. I just learned a thing. Somebody in the chat, I think, asked if Jay-Z Knight had written any books.
She's written some books. Well, I'm sorry, Jay-Z has not written any books. Ramtha, on the other hand,
Ramtha. It is a first and a last name. Okay, this is what mononyms are for. Okay, like you don't love yourself into life. The magic book. I mean, really? The Book of Prophecies.
Remember how I said I was going to start the stream late because I forgot to bring alcohol and I refused to do the stream without alcohol?
Yeah. The Book of Prophecies, a window into future timelines of humanity and our planet. A Beginner's Guide to Creating Reality, 3rd edition.
The 3rd edition is the best.
3rd edition, yeah, in case...
Yeah, and then we've got A State of Mind, My Story, Ramtha, The Adventure Begins. That is 3 colons in one title. Look at the number of colons. Look,
Ramtha doesn't understand modern language.
no, that's so many. That's so many colons. Okay. These are the little bits of flavor that you've come to appreciate on Bad Science Sunday.
This is why you're all here, right?
Place that we go when we find it. All right, give me your philosophy. Let's hear it. And the rabbi would go, well, I'm going to teach you this, but I'm going to teach you, but I'm going to make you do it until you know.
Do what? Give us a little specific.
Please, yes.
That'd be great. Wow, I didn't think we've never heard that sentence before.
No, you did feel the word.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did.
Okay,
We did sending and receiving
Right,
tonight.
I got, yeah.
But
She just blew him off, saying we already did that. Did you?
this, but I'm going to teach you, but I'm going to make you do it until you know.
Do what? Give us a little specific.
No, you did feel the word.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did
Okay,
we did sending and receiving
Right,
tonight.
I got, yeah.
But you know, you did it because if you have the ability to read another person's mind against being blindfolded instead of mass to mass, the entity that had the capacity to do that is transcendent.
Oh,
What?
okay. Well,
Instead of mass to mass, like does she mean like? Does she mean like that by?
like my
Instead
vocal
of-
cords vibrate, and you understand the sounds that we've already predetermined. You know,
Mass to mass? I've never heard that.
That's bad captioning, and it was mouth to mouth. Which
Oh, was it? Because it sounded like those sounded like mass and mass, not mouth and mouth. But
Blindfolded instead of mass to mass.
no, those are S's.
I heard mass to mass.
Yeah.
I not a hill I'm dying on. Maybe she said mouth to mouth, and I heard it.
It
The
would
brain
make sense.
does weird things, right?
She means like in person, like physically, entity to entity.
okay, sure key yes.
Yes. I raptured.
The entity
Yeah,
that
we're
had
all
the
streaming
capacity-
from. Oh my god, I had a clip I thought was so funny. I'm gonna send it to you, Vandy. It just an ADHD thing, but go ahead.
ADHD.
Indeed.
to do that.
I almost fell out of my chair there.
The great transcendency in ourself is worth the effort to find that forever in this lifetime we are free of dogma and fear and inadequacies, and that that knowledge isn't philosophical, that
This part.
it's actually meaningful, and that the truth is being experienced through our life when he tells it, when we realize it. It's no longer philosophy, it's real. We are this.
Why can't it be both? Why is something being philosophical doesn't mean like that doesn't mean it's not real? Like what?
Science is so hard.
She's sciencing all the way.
I'm so jealous of her science game.
No one
It's
sciences like she does.
There seems to be an issue with how
you should be able just to copy.
That's what I'm trying to do, but the problem is like it seems that when I do it doesn't. Hold on. Well, let me give it a shot. Let me see. Can you guys can't see the screen? No, you can't. Okay.
You can see the screen?
No, I can't. For some reason when I open it, like this doesn't normally happen.
Rapture. Number one, I'm planning on wearing a denim miniskirt with built-in shorts underneath from Hollister, so that.
But yeah, I don't know why. Do you know where it is in the video? Because if I go to,
if you watch, wow, that's new.
Yeah, because it's a clip. Let me. Oh, this guy. I definitely came across this dude.
We are back with more Rapture talk, and if you're watching this video, I'm sorry you.
Okay, I don't know why, but this is just YouTube does not want to show the actual video here.
Oh, it's his. Oh, okay. Then go back to the other one and just play it through. Then.
This one. Sorry. This.
Yeah, like where we were in the point.
Okay. Yeah.
Because the clip had where we were in the point of the video.
So you want me to play this video? I'm sorry, Maya.
No. The clip, but we'll only listen to it because you don't need to see.
Oh, okay. No problem.
It's just a girl talking into a screen. You don't need to see her. Blonde lady,
Okay.
short skirt.
Chosen during the rapture. Number 1, I'm planning on wearing a denim miniskirt with built-in shorts underneath from Hollister so that nobody can see my underwear when I'm ascending. And I'm also going to wear a white top, probably the one with little white bows on it, so that it kind of matches in case they give me my things right away. Number 2, from now until the rapture, I'm no longer counting calories because I know that once I get to heaven, I'll be given my dream body anyways. Number 3, I'm going to be live streaming while I ascend, and I'll also be making videos and posting about like what heaven is like and stuff like that once I get up there. So if you're
Dude.
Like and subscribe. I'll be posting from heaven.
What's the life
she's gonna be
the Comcast, or is it better than that?
Yeah, right. I'm like your cell plan is amazing.
Gillian, I'm sorry. I'll send it to you just so you can see. But
I saw that exact clip.
Yeah, a compilation of TikTok videos. Because of course, after Wednesday, you had the Gloat crew coming through.
Yeah.
And, this was oh my god, my feed. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Oh man.
Person. Now, understanding where we came from, where we're going, what we have done, gives us a whole new mission and purpose in life, and to be able to go forward. We are consciousness and energy, creating an.
Oh boy. All right. We are consciousness and energy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to strictly disagree with that, but there's going to be a whole lot of bullshit coming in.
It's not wrong. It's
not wrong, but it's also. I'll even give them this. I won't even say it's not even wrong.
No.
Because we are consciousness, and energy is involved.
Yeah, a lot of energy involved. Mass equals energy. So I mean, she's not wrong,
but
she's not technically right. Which is the best kind of right, and she's not that. So
exactly, and also like people who say that we are consciousness and energy are about to say something that's
really bad,
also really dumb, like 99% of the time.
Yeah, reality. We can only create what we know. God only knows.
That's not true. That's not. I mean, we can only create what we know. We can create new knowledge.
we have actually,
right? It's one of the new things that we've created.
I mean,
we would be a lot farther behind technologically and artistically, and
I mean, did she ever read about Marie Curie? Maybe not, but I mean, maybe she's just talking, and okay. So I don't really believe in. I mean, we believe in body language to a point, but we'll just run with it. The way she looks here, she looks like she's on the defensive. That she's. He said something that knocked her off her game, and she's trying to.
Well, he asked her for an example. Like a minute ago.
That was what knocked her off her game.
Yeah, and she was like, "Yeah, we already did that."
and now we have this. I think it's an obviously defensive-looking face. Like I've been put on the defensive. I'm no longer here to just spew my bullshit. You're asking me for to back up my bullshit, and I'm not used to that. Hence the face.
Yeah.
So
I wonder.
Yeah, I think it's also kind of getting to what you're pointing out.
She's shaking her head a little bit. See?
She's mad.
She's what do you call it? Frustrated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she's used to people just agreeing with her.
Yeah, that total sense.
What's the point in having a compound if you're not going to just have people agree with you? Okay.
Hey, yeah.
For the record, Holly, my cats have put in a couple of appearances, so I'm calling Gillian's cats for bingo.
Oh wait, where's the cat? Oh, Gillian.
Do you have a cat? You can, why would you bring that up when they're not?
You know how the chat is.
That's not how this works, Gillian.
Definitely a pet cult too.
Internet.
Next time they come back, I will pick them up again.
There we go.
Look, Pixar, it didn't happen.
As soon as they come, I think we should go get food.
Well, they are cats, so
they
are.
Point there. As soon as they're back, I promise.
Bigger, better, more fabulous.
And his teaching, though, is about letting go of the personality.
His teaching, first, if you start with the personality, you're in trouble. Because everybody's going to argue for their limitations. Everybody does. No, the teaching is...
Everybody's going to argue for their limitation?
I know what it means, Maya. I know what it means. Hold on. I can.
Weasel Master.
Yeah, no. It means it. By the way, 2 wolf sightings, but that's not what it means. I'm not going to erase that because it would take too long.
Nothing.
It means nothing. It means nothing. There we go.
I don't know. I mean, like, so, wolves. Love it. Part of me is just like, like kind of this weird Peter principle type thing that maybe she's getting at, where like the Peter principle is that people are promoted to their highest level of incompetence. And so I'm wondering if she's saying, so I'm wondering if she's saying that people will argue to their, like, to that level of, like, to their level of limitation, much like you would see with flurfers. I don't understand science. Science scary. Therefore, world flat or what? I don't know. Whatever. You know, science deniers be. I don't understand medicine. Therefore, medicine's a scam, and we should all just drink green tea until our body does whatever it naturally does. We certainly don't need fun stuff like Tylenol.
No.
Okay.
No.
That's a joke. The algorithm. God damn it.
Okay,
We just Tylenol good.
Our body with the harmonic cosmic vibrations, man.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but why do you have to be out here shilling for big T, Maya? All our body needs is air.
It's true.
I learned that from my Lord and Savior, Raw Matt.
Oh, man.
We haven't done a breatharian stream in like 2 years.
I have. Have you ever done one?
I don't know if you were there. That might have been one that we did with Bree and Steph. That I did. Sorry, with Bree and Steph. I know Bree was there, but
we should do a breatharian stream because it is
silly.
Breatharianism is
stupid.
It's the flat Earth of like personal health.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know.
But it's worse. But it's literally worse because it is more reasonable to think that the Earth is flat than to think that you don't need to eat and drink. Flat Earth is not more reasonable than a lot of things.
If I can dismiss the flat Earth because the world is visibly flat, you fucking idiot, then we obviously need to eat food to live. You
right? Like that's more obvious.
Yeah, I'll give that to you.
You could be blind. Then it's not visibly obvious that the Earth is flat, right? For example.
They never are.
Well, I mean, they are, but, metaphorically.
Oh, I've never, okay. I'm sorry. I've never seen a blind flat earther. But
neither have they. Sorry, that was a bad joke.
That's the teaching. And that from that eternal place that you've always been, that you're incarnated into this beautiful physical matter, which quantum physics and the observer could absolutely explain how you became this person. But
why? Why you gotta bring us into it? Kitty!
Oh, cat! Thank God! Oh, you saved us. Cat! I love it.
Oh my God, it's a Schrodinger's cat.
Hi, baby.
Okay, if there's any, sources of poison that are depending upon the radioactive decay of a single atom, that's animal abuse.
It's true. It's a good girl.
What's the name of Kitty? Kitty's name?
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
You can't be
Aw.
doxing the kitty.
And now the kitty, she probably saved the kitty from this lady. You wouldn't want Kitty to wander too far because then it might be in a cult.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly. She's my mighty hunter. She catches flies in my room for me.
Ooh, I like it.
Such a good girl.
I like it. All right, so for $2, Joshua G says, Ramtha, owner of 3 colons.
I saw a great video short earlier. Do you guys know that guy who makes who turns TikTok conversations, awkward Tinder conversations into songs?
No,
but that's fantastic.
I would like to be introduced to the content.
Let me just find the one. And it's really funny because he's this. I don't know if I'll be able to find it like immediately.
No, yeah, you know what? We can always save it.
No problem.
For the next.
Yeah.
But yeah, send it to me. Well,
I did find it immediately. So this is the shtick. Is this guy dresses up and then reads the no, not that.
Okay, I don't know what's going on with the music, so I don't want to go too far into it, but that's cool.
Yeah, that's fair, but it's this. He makes his own songs, and he's pasting the lyrics of the songs are
Tinder conversations.
Yeah, yes, and so he's saying like, you can still smell his colon on you even though you're not there. I love it when I can smell a guy's colon as he walks by because they don't know how to spell the word cologne. And
oh my God, really?
Yes, I smell like his colon now. That's what's happening here. This channel is delightful. Much more of the content, 90% of the content is like a normal conversation on Tinder or any dating app, and then suddenly the guy says like something absurd like, tonight you will be plump with my seed, or something like that.
There's a mouse behind me there.
Yeah. So
yeah, let's
oh,
yeah,
that's mouse.
You got it.
Oh, sorry, mouse. There we go.
Mouse.
Is mouse a good mouser?
Mouse? Well, we never have mice, so.
Who knows? Then?
So probably.
So we'll just say yes.
Yes.
Good job, mouse.
Good job.
I mean, the thing about like if cats actually bring you mice, probably they've dispatched like 10 mice for every one that they bring you. So,
The personality is indigenous to the body, and it's indigenous to the neural net of the brain. So how and what we are is the knowledge that the RAM brings. Once we understand
how and what we are is the knowledge that the RAM. That's the knowledge that like being. You are what you are. Okay, some things are and some things are not. Things that are not can't be. Sorry.
Key. Because I'm not in chat, so I'm just going to say it.
More keys. All the keys.
that we're a divine being, we're everlasting. We've always been.
Right.
Always will.
Sarah came through. Holly came through. Just like...
Oh.
Standing time. Then we get down to saying, okay, then why is my name James, and why am I a guy, and you know, why do I think this way and other people think that way? Then begins the context of the.
Why is your name James? Your name isn't. Wait, is your name James?
I mean, I don't want to argue.
No, her name is Judy.
You know,
yeah. Judy Zebra.
I mean, I professionally go by Vandy, so I'm not gonna like knock somebody for having a silly nickname.
No, what? That is her, it is Judy Zebra.
No, it's Judy Zebra. It's in quotation marks on the Wikipedia page.
It is Jay. Her name is Jay-Z. She goes by Jay-Z. It stands for Judith Zebra.
Yes, but the zebra is in quotations. She was
because
born
no one. Yeah, she was born. I think it was
Judith
JD or
Darlene.
D. JD.
Oh.
Okay.
JD, yeah. And I mean, people named JD have never caused problems in American culture.
No. People
Never.
named JD. There's
Can't think of any time.
Revealing of what?
But yeah, I'm not like saying she's a silly name. She chose the name. Who am I calling silly? Like you can't get me for making fun of her for using her chosen name.
Well, I'm not. No, if I said that, then I apologize, my goddess. I'm making fun of her because she's silly and absurd.
That she is. Yeah, and so I think the quotations around the zebra are because nobody can tell, and I don't know how this should be public information, whether or not she legally changed her middle name.
I think they would be the same as if I mean, it's a little bit more awkward for me because my nickname is based off my last name, so like stylizing it as Michael Vandy Vandegraff like looks a little weird. But that's because the Vandy obviously comes from Vandegraff. but you would put it in quotes.
You didn't really change your name.
I've never changed it. My middle name is
Yeah, your name actually is Vandegraff. You just spell Vandy differently when you use it as a first name.
Yeah, exactly. And I spell it with a Y. That is the canonically correct way to. It's on the screen right there.
Yeah.
It's the canonically correct way to spell it when it's as a single name.
Yeah, and my government name is officially patron saint of woke bitches. Y'all need to address me properly.
It is known.
Yes.
Yeah. This is not my government name, but my government name is an old lady name, and I've never vibed with it. So.
Fair. Yeah.
Although we all have fingerprints, we're all different. So although we're all human beings, our manifestation as a human being is slightly different than the person next to us. And we understand why that is.
Do you understand why that is? Because I feel like the intricacies of like genetic inheritance are going to be largely lost on you.
We're just manifesting it, okay?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, chromosomes have nothing to do with any of it.
No, it's all manifesting. I would be such a good New Age grifter. Oh my god.
No, it's Aunt Sure. It is not Van D with 2 E's or Van D with an I and an E or Van D with 1 E. That's my brother David. My brother David goes by Van D with 1 E, which is how it's spelled, and you just remove the space. And my brother Rob, when we all play Fortnite together, not Fortnite, when we all play Among Us together, which we haven't done in a few years, he is a team player and he joins as Vandy with an I. He's the stripper Vandy.
Now I'm wondering who else has seen LA Story and remembers Sarah Jessica Parker's character Sandy, big S, small a, small n, big D, small e, big E, and there's a star at the end.
Yeah, I mean, my last name is Vandegraff. VAN space DE space capital GRAAFF. Okay, it is what we like to call a high maintenance name.
It is a very high maintenance name.
And what we're here to do. So essentially, Ramtha's message was and is that you're a god, and he could tell you how you're a god, why you're a god, and give you the history and show you that in Ramtha's model of physics. And then the explanation.
Hold up. I must have missed this part. Is there a model of physics here that I need to?
I think model might be doing a lot of work in that sentence.
At least she didn't say theory.
This is true.
I will say, I've said this before. In my branch of physics, we generally treat model and theory as like interchangeable, but in science generally, that is very often not the case. And at a big picture scale, it's like just not the case. But yeah, at least she said model. I appreciate that.
Okay, so all right, now I'm a human being now. What about that? And then
Are you?
on with that. So that the evolution of the teaching is defining for the human being to be at peace with their God, and that it's not in some tabernacle.
For
but
the
it's in them.
personality to be at peace with their God.
Well, the
to be-
personality is a closed system. It's already got
Yes.
its bias and prejudices, but
Are personalities closed systems?
I
Does
can't.
does that even make sense?
No. No.
I'm trying.
Because I can't think if we're going to call personalities a system, which I argue we should not. But if we were going to, they're an open system. They have to be.
Yeah.
Because they're influenced by all the other stuff around us.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Holly, I will also throw in a key for that because those were words. Those were definitely words.
They're all words.
the observer inside that's working that brain. When people say, my intellect didn't like it, but there was a part of me that knew it was the truth.
Do people say that? Not in my circles, they don't. But maybe
I was gonna
in
say, I'm like,
weird
maybe?
New Age circles. Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, can you pull it back again? Like 5 seconds.
Brain.
Yeah.
When people say, my intellect didn't like it, but there was a part of me that knew it was the truth.
No. Okay. So, oh God. All right. Like my intellect didn't like it. Again, this is the 80s, so I don't know how
She means
New
like
Agers usually
the
would say.
rational part of me doesn't like it, but like it, emotionally and intuitively, I feel this way, and that does make sense. That's valid.
In the New Age community, it was like that. It's more of like that it didn't speak to me, meaning it didn't vibe with me. Yeah, we can talk about the vibration of it.
Vibes.
But that aside, it's like, yeah, it didn't. I'm not feeling it, bro. It's kind of, but like that. Something like they don't really talk about intellect, not anymore, at least.
You don't
but
say.
I did hear that she's kind of a bigot. So
yeah.
Maybe now a lot of times people like to who believe even moderately in the whole, whiteness is close to godliness. They will talk about intellect because eugenics is still a thing.
Wow.
Yeah, and
I found a quote. I found a quote that she made here, which is bad enough that I don't know if I want to say it.
Was it the one that's saying that Jews have made enough money that
that they would have earned their way out of
the Holocaust? Yeah. So I'm not okay. So guys, when I call people bigots, like I'm not using it pejoratively, like, oh, I don't like this person.
No,
they're
that's
pretty bad. Like
I can't. It would be hard to come up with a more anti-Semitic comment than this.
I can't think of any, but
you can look in blood libels, but yeah, it would have to be done additively.
My brain just doesn't go in those directions. But
that part is our continuum. The intellect, the personality is a closed system. Mm-hmm. It has weighed, it has experienced things by the time you're 32. It already has an opinion on everything. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm 33. I'm like a little swaddling baby. I don't think I have an opinion on everything.
There are people who do.
I was going to say,
once asked, yes.
There are a lot of things I don't have opinions on, but I know people who do not feel complete in their souls unless they have opinions.
No, people who have a strong opinion on a topic before they even have enough information to know what the topic is, irritate me. I'm like, you're allowed to say, this is a new thing to me. I've never heard about this. Let me observe and learn and gather information before I, put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Actually, so Vandy, one of the videos that I looked at, I've been trying to look for it again. I didn't want to play her straight through, but I do like her. She hasn't been active for 3 years, but where are you? Okay, you're here. If you can, this video, I think it starts at around, yeah. If you could kind of
12.
Yeah, and then is it on 120 1.25? I say put it on,
It is
like
now.
1.35. Can you slide it up a little bit? Because I want to just let it play through. Yeah, I want to try to just let it play through.
Okay.
You can talk about how her controversies.
Cool.
Being run through with a sword during battle. Army
Do
of
you want me to start at the top of this quote?
It doesn't matter.
2.5
Well, yeah,
million
sure, why
people.
not? Sorry, I meant to.
Actually part of ancient Lemuria during Ramtha's lifetime before he migrated to Atlantis and freed his people from tyranny at age 14, and then went on to conquer 2/3 of the world at the head of an army of 2.5 million people.
I like. Sorry.
After being run through
No,
with a
it's
sword
fine.
during battle.
You're not going to
I was
remember
gonna
it.
say. I was
It's
gonna
so
say.
much stuff. You're not going to remember. Go ahead.
This I can immediately tell that Anna's analysis is a channel, and also by the title of the video, that this is a channel that I'm gonna like, because also the way she paused and laughed. Yes.
It's the location that we're talking about where the compound is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Thank you for that context.
You know, he was a Lemurian, but he just so happened to live where she lives now.
Mm-hmm.
Ramtha sat on a rock and meditated for 7 years, became enlightened, taught his body to vibrate at a high frequency, and ascended like Jesus. So that, I will say, was like from a report about them. I couldn't find their exact quote on that, so like take it with a grain of salt. Also, same with this. I also, long ago when I first researched just a little bit about this school, when I was making my Joe Dispenza video, I read that they also claimed that their school was located where it was in Yelm because of chemtrails, basically, and just the flight patterns across like the U.S.
She located a compound because of chemtrails.
And whatever, like they were in an area that didn't have any flights going overhead or that many, but I can't remember the source for that, so I'm not sure if it was like on their website or somebody just said that.
Okay. I'm actually inclined to doubt that they're in an area without a lot of chemtrails, because they are just south of Joint Base Lewis McChord, which is a joint Army Air Force base.
Well, to be fair, the Army has other things that they're doing. They're not the ones doing the chemtrails, okay? That's the bourgeois mafia, okay?
No, yeah, they're also in the south of SeaTac. So
yeah.
And to be fair, commercial flights can't fly over Lewis McChord.
Exactly.
So,
there we go. See?
Air Force flights in our area.
A lot of Air Force flights, but when has the military ever been a thing that you should possibly even vaguely mistrust?
Oh no, that's true. Sorry, that's on me.
Yeah.
About them. So Jay-Z has been in a couple controversies. I mean, the main one is that she's considered to be a cult leader. Of course, it's a very controversial thing. Not really something people look up to.
To be fair, she's not talking about you, Chad. Everybody knows that you do look up to cult leaders, because I and of course, by the grace of Maya, I am a cult leader, and Maya is, of course, my leader. So, yeah.
Yes.
Weasel cult.
Yeah.
Weasel cult.
We're going to talk about a little more controversies regarding her in the school and like the ex-members part, but I just wanted to talk about this one right now because it's just related to her and not like the school's teachings, basically. So there was a video, honestly, I didn't write it down, but I want to say it was around like 2008, that was released by two ex-members, Virginia Coverdale and David McCarthy, where basically they recorded this webcast from when they were members, I assume. They recorded it and then they eventually released it once they were no longer members anymore, and she makes some quite offensive remarks in this video, but you can't find the video anymore because she sued both Virginia and David and also this other like platform that reposted it called the Freedom Foundation. She sued all of them.
No.
She got the video.
You reposted the words I actually said.
Oh, no.
Bad you.
Dare.
Bad you.
Yeah. It turns
Right.
out
I just
that
want to make sure because I know we have her talking fast for reasons, but because there are parts that we want to get through before we're done tonight. But I just wanted to make sure that we're pointing out she sued them because they had her on. They were sharing video of words she actually said.
by the way, I just want to like point this out. If somebody other than you, outside of your control, that like isn't you, like records you saying a thing, and then posts it, you do not have the copyright on that. For one, you do not. The person who recorded has the copyright, and it's not remotely difficult to use that work in fair use. Like if you're using it to critique and criticize, it very easy. Okay.
But YouTube will give you a pass on that.
Yeah. YouTube will like it is to the extent that like on this show, when we come on, like it's Maya's channel. Maya has the copyright to the what I'm saying and what Gillian is saying. Maya is the one that technically sort of has the copyright to the footage and stuff because she's the one that's making the artistic choices for how to display it, how to edit it, and all of that.
Yeah, and suffering the financial ramifications of everything going south.
Exactly. Maya obviously has never claimed to own the copyright on the video below, but like on what I am saying. Yeah, just because I'm saying it, I don't get the copyright.
Right, and which is why usually streamers, when we appear in other people's shows, we always
ask permission. Yeah, you're like, hey, can I mirror this? Because once you mirror this, then you both own the copyright for your own streams because you make slightly different.
If you get that on tape, otherwise you're just kind of like praying that they honor their word that they're not going to channel strike you. It's complicated and messy,
I can imagine that. But but how many times have I channel struck you, Maya? Like 5, 6?
You actually cannot. People that we have showcased have tried many times, actually. Many times.
Yeah, but so. I've only tried like 17 or 18 times and they've all been unsuccessful.
All right. But yeah, if you are in a public forum speaking, somebody records that and shows other people, that's not a copy. I don't know what. I don't think she's going to get into it, but it's not a copyright issue for sure.
And
I would like to say it's not. No, and I can say with a high degree of certainty that it's not defamation. So it's not slander. Me showing the words that you used coming out of your mouth, that is not defamation, that is not slander, unless I am I'm editing it in an discreditable
an over the top malicious way. Like you have to like be blatant about it. It has to be not obvious that it's edited, because if it's obvious that it's edited, then automatically like the credibility is already
lawyers.
But if you do like a deep fake edit and make them look like they're saying something they're not, that could be defamation.
So the way some of the scientists appear in What the Bleep Do We Know, where they were edited so it looked like they were agreeing with things they are in fact not.
No, that's still not defamation, because what they're doing is they're doing the sandwich thing. Yeah.
It depends. It depends on how you're using it. If you're using it in a way, defamation is hard because you have to show malicious intent, and that it was edited, and that they did it in a way that they knew or should have known would have caused you harm. But you also have to show the harm.
You have to show actual damages.
It's hard. It's hard to do. So her having a lawyer go after them was more or less just really what do you call it?
It was a slap suit, basically.
It's an expensive cease and desist.
Yeah,
she should have just sent a letter. It would have been cheaper for her. But
that's
whatever.
Hard.
$4, and I believe this is called No Way Yahweh, like Lester heard, and please correct me on that if I'm wrong. Is Dr. Tapp a 33rd degree Mason?
No, very few people are 33rd degree Mason. I'm not a Mason at all. My grandfather was a 30, not well, he was an electrician, but not the physicist one. My other grandfather was a 32nd degree Mason, but 33
But if you
degree
were a
Mason.
33 degree or 33rd degree Mason, wouldn't we expect you to say you're not?
No, I would totally say I am. I am very full of myself.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. So.
Like, no, I would totally tell you that.
Trust me. 33 degrees. That means like that you're like a leader in the Masonic order. It's not that secret. Like you can look up the leaders.
I'm fucking with you.
I know.
Because like everybody here thinks that Masons are a cult and it's all super secret, and they're part of the big cabal. So I'm totally one of you, fellow non-Masons. Wink, wink.
Have you ever, in all the years you've known Vandy, known him to not brag about things about himself?
No, I would know if you were a 33rd degree. I have complete, I totally believe that I would know whether or not that was true. But whether or not, like, he knows where I live. So, like, whether or not, like, I would be comfortable, I probably, okay, really you would know that he is not a 33rd degree Mason because I'm fucking with him about it. I don't need the whole Illuminati on my ass.
No, my best friend is a Mason. I don't think he's a 33 degree though. We don't talk about it much because Mason.
And for $2, Jester says, entropy of opinions in a closed system. Sus. So that was 10 minutes ago, but I
read that as entropy of onions for some reason.
I'm gonna clap because I'm out of work. Jester's keeping hookers in high heels, and I appreciate that shit. So at least I can just clap.
Copyright infringement. So I don't believe that this video is possible to be found anymore. If it is, it's like deep on like some kind of forum. Like you definitely can't find it on YouTube. So in this video, she was apparently drunk and speaking on stage to her students, and she starts out by talking.
Man, that sounds hilarious.
Oh man.
About Jews, and what she says about them.
Oh boy.
F God's chosen people.
Oh, okay. See this. She's gonna say it. We didn't say it.
I think they've earned enough cash to have Jews, and what she says about them. F God's chosen people. I think they've earned enough cash to have paid their way out of the goddamn gas chambers by now, which is just like.
And then Elon Musk stood next to her and started sig heiling.
Like I literally that's what I was saying. Like that is rough. Like holy crap! You're completely just being like, oh, Holocaust denialism while doing the
thing, the whole
global, thing. Yes, the whole globe. Yes. Oh my God.
I was drunk. I was totally Mel Gibson in it. You should not hold me accountable for my own actions.
And then she called Ramtha sugar tits.
Yeah. So yeah, that was pretty much what I wanted to get out of this video.
Yeah, no, I feel that. Oh, let me find the other
spirit of me, like just opening the stream, naming names. I shouldn't let her get out of this shit.
No.
By the way, I just want to say, this channel seems pretty cool from what I can see.
She hasn't been active in 3 years. I found out about her as I was doing research today. If she weren't, I would be anyway. In her. I would have subbed. Oh yeah, you can. Yeah, you know what? And if she subs and starts making subs, if you as a subscriber start saying that she's making new content, please let me know because I want her on my show. She does everything that we do.
Yeah,
just differently. She does scripted content. Way more research.
Yeah, I mean, in case it wasn't abundantly obvious, which it is, our content is not scripted.
So it's cynical on all things. And
yeah, that too.
It has a place called philosophy that it puts and tucks away concepts and memorabilia that it really doesn't have to live.
Right, people, places, things.
Times, and events get tucked away.
Those are nouns. That's nouns. Earlier.
I think you scared my cat. Mouse, just don't run out of here.
That's what nouns are.
In this nice little neurological.
Yeah. People are trying to license me out.
A little bit though.
Okay, well, here's the deal. Wait, you have to. So, how much are you charging Kip? Right? That's, physics is hard.
Kip is paying a very hard price. A very high price. I got physics is hard.
Yeah,
whatever. Yeah.
I know.
Kip is paying a very, very high price. Kip, every fortnight, is entertaining Vandy so that I can get a thumbnail out.
It's the babysitter.
Yeah.
Vault.
Okay, I do understand that body shaming is not a thing that we want to do on this channel, but the guy has aged more over the course of the video. This is a comment not on his body, but on his presentation over the course solitary of a video, okay?
It's just like I'm losing years of my life having this conversation.
Yeah, he's like winter is coming. Also, and wardrobe, totally fair game though. You have a choice about your wardrobe as an adult. She looks like a haunted, like ghostly bride that's angry. You know what I'm saying?
Because I would just feel we had dressed too close.
Right? Yeah. Also, I thought of this earlier. I'm pretty sure, I know this, so the video quality for me is not great, and then it's going through EVBucks and it's going to YouTube, but I'm pretty sure that this is a Coke can inside a plastic cup.
Oh.
I think it's just the can is in the cup.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's a choice.
If you are at a, I don't know, for those of us who've been in like what do you call it? Talks, presentations, like where like business meetings, and they get up and they, it's not uncommon for them to have cans of soda and like an ice thing. And then like you'll put the thing in the cup and then you have a cup of ice and then I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's not uncommon in a seminar presentation talk thing.
Ooh, Melly.
Okay, that's fair. That makes sense.
It makes you old.
What happened?
Melly says maybe he's in an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Ooh.
So it's an interview with a bigot that makes you old.
You know what? I'm sure he feels like he is.
I would too.
Yeah.
Where philosophers, stuff goes, religion goes, a lot of stuff goes, but you just have to live it. When our personality is confronted with its own mortality, then it wants to know how we can continue to live. And that's how the self is born in our personality, and we begin to change. We begin to create reality, a different life for ourselves.
But one of the disciplines at the school is finding your card. So when the first time I found my card, I went analogical, and it's as if...
What is finding your card? Is this a term you guys are aware of? Okay. It's apparently analogical, which...
Can you go back for like 5 seconds?
Finding your
or
card.
Where are
so
we
when
at?
The first time I found reality, a different life for ourselves. But one of the disciplines at the school is finding your card. So when the first time I found my card...
Oh, it's a discipline of the school. Yeah, I don't know. It apparently hasn't permeated outside into the...
Anology? Anology is a discipline of the school?
Sure. I mean,
is it like
don't
what's his name? Do you know Tobias Funke from Arrested Development? That's the show. Tobias Funke. Yeah, he was, and then he was like, he wanted to blend the disciplines of therapy and psychological analysis, and so he combined them into a analrapist. ANALRAPIST. Analrapist.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure the knowledge in this is analogical in as much as they're pulling it out of their anuses.
They stand up, they limber up. What the hell? Apparently I have like a little bit of liquid just chilling next to my belly button here.
I think it just got so anti-Semitic up in here. He started sweating. It's like, oh my God, this white guy. Get on here.
I think I spelled it, and then I stood up and I was like, oh, wow, that's people are going to be like, why is your belly button leaking? Yeah, you limber up and then pull it right out of your ass. There you go.
Do you want to go to the last part where she talks about quantum something?
There was a personal truth bit that I wanted to get to. Okay. Do we have a strict ending time here?
We're at 1:51.
Yeah, I see that. Here, I'll go here.
You've been a mother. You've been a
wife,
and a great person in the world.
A grandmother, a lover.
All that you've been.
Still am.
But you've been.
Don't put grandmother and lover next to each other. Just.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know you, but you've been.
I don't know you. The man is 20 minutes into the interview and he's like, oh shit, I gotta start fucking backing away from this.
I know, right? He's like, TMI, bitch.
Human
The stream is fun.
All. In my observation, what is there left for you?
Well, I'm 59 years young, and yeah, I have been everything that most women
Not anymore.
hope to be, try to be, wish they could, and hope they never get to be.
Yes.
Did you guys always imagine yourself as being what she is in this video? Is this what you hoped to be and tried to be?
Rich grifter?
It's what I hope to be and try to be. But
I mean, I want to say all the other things I don't know. I mean, ostensibly one day I'll be a grandmother, but hey, whatever.
That's what my mom says, and I'm like, not if I have anything to say about it.
Well, she's gotten one son married off, another one engaged.
Yeah.
And you're still here. So
I'm still here. I'm highly educated.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. You are what they call a great catch to someone at some point in the future. So yeah.
There we go. I was like, you're gonna have to qualify that.
You've been everything. So what is there left for you to dream if you want to share that?
I like putting my mind into projects without guilt, and to know that I can.
I don't doubt that. I do not doubt that you like putting your mind into projects without guilt.
I don't think you feel guilt.
That's a weird way of putting something. I put my mind into this without guilt. If you say that, that's I went into a YouTube rabbit hole earlier today about the interpretation of the phrase, the exception that proves the rule. If you say something like, I'm doing this without guilt, that sort of implies just heuristically that a lot of stuff you do, you have a lot of guilt for. So,
you know what? I never really thought about it like that. But yeah, because most... It's rare.
Why are you mentioning that?
Right. Of all the things that you could be mentioning, of all the things we're talking about that you could be mentioning, what? Yeah, because if you don't feel things often, you be good or bad, you don't think to bring them up, and you chose guilt, so that if I heard
maybe she's in graduate school. Okay, so for me, the primary emotion that I felt in grad school was guilt, which is an indictment on the
Right, like
nature of
I'm
graduate
not
school. But
convinced. I'll give her the benefit of the doubt that she probably passed high school. I'm not convinced, so I'm not giving her.
oh
That.
yeah, no, the graduate school. No, yeah, that's fair.
No.
Do it. And I like walking on the edge of concepts. I don't like being conservative. and that becomes problematic because in conservatism, you can preserve
When
your
you go
wealth.
with the flow, you don't get money.
Yeah. Well, no, well, that's the opposite of what she's saying. She's saying that in conservatism, you can preserve your wealth.
Being conservative. And that becomes problematic because in conservatism, you can preserve your wealth. You can
See? Like she literally said it.
preserve your family, you can preserve some things.
Yeah.
You hate her or hate me?
No, her.
Okay.
But if you're going to richly evolve, sometimes you have to walk on the edge of all of those things and be all right with, well, if I throw it all away for this, am I okay being poor? Of course I am. I came from the cotton fields, I mean.
He didn't. You're asking questions he didn't answer. Like, wow. Like, this is an interesting way.
Answering questions she didn't ask, but yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah. But, like,
hold on,
I didn't
Maya.
ask you that.
Milton Roswell?
Maya, I'm sorry. The part I got up and walked away from was she pulled out the I worked in the cotton fields bit, which...
Oh, I heard it.
Maya, if I pulled the I worked in the cotton fields
I
bit...
probably, yeah. I would drop you in the stream.
like...
I mean, in my head, it's just like the bar's already so low where it's just like a lot of the grifting we're not even picking up on, right? It's just like, yeah, you're a grifter. We get it. Like,
she's saying she's a victim of American slavery.
No, I think that because she's not allowed
it.
Well, they're not allowed to have slaves. Somebody's got to work to keep the cotton fields going. And, it was me, this poor blonde lady. Like, I had to do slave work. Like, can you imagine?
She's not blonde. Look at those roots. She is not blonde.
No. Well, no. This is I'm in the universe. I'm just, going with and clearly I'm not either.
I love how Gillian and I were both on the same page.
Whoa.
She is not
I'm
blonde.
totally cool with her having to work the cotton fields. But when you say she's a natural blonde, look,
are there cotton fields in Roswell, freaking New Mexico?
There's not. No, there's just so much wrong with it. Yeah, I was just like, we don't have. You guys want to unpack this for some reason. I'm just like, I think it's just obviously wrong. I think this is a flat earth statement. Why are we dwelling on it?
And from Roswell, she moved to freaking Tacoma, and they definitely don't have cotton in Tacoma, Washington.
No, yeah, she's ever spent a day in her life in a field, whatever. I believe she used to be poor. That's actually
that I could believe. Yeah.
It's actually very common to a lot of grifters. Like, I used
to be poor. Honestly,
I never want to do that again. I will lie and take the wealth from as many people as I can. So regardless of their status, so that I never have to relive that trauma.
Frankly, I have a lot more respect to that than I do to people
if they
like
would
Trump.
say it. They never say it.
You're right. But
a poor grifter, I have more respect for than a rich grifter, because the rich grifter doesn't need the money and doesn't have that fear. I don't know.
I mean, we all hate Elon Musk, right?
Sure.
But,
yes.
They also have a weird mindset that I'm the only one that deserves this money. Poor people don't deserve their own money. They were born poor. They're stupid. If they were smart, they would have more money. So, I mean, I get both sides. You don't get a pass.
No, I'm not saying that I forgive her grifting.
No, that's not where we're at. I just think it's weird that this is of all the grifting she's done, she's channeling a 37,000-year-old entity, and you're just like, oh fuck no, I'm not letting her say that she was a natural blonde. Let's stop the goddamn show.
Atlantis.
Fair. That's fair.
No, but I've been staring at her roots this whole time.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Is is that house been visibly?
I mean, come on, she's 50. She's gonna have black hair. She's gonna need to dye her hair. We'll say need.
That's fine, okay? But she should do it promptly before she's going to end up on camera.
Wasn't there a quantum? Didn't we want to get to the quantum something? I am not spending more time on her hair.
Those things and be all right with, well, if I throw it all away for this, am I okay being poor? Of course I am. I came from the cotton fields, you know. I mean, we lived in a shack. I mean, I've lived in a car with my children before being homeless was fashionable. You know, I have done that. So my fall.
What?
Homeless is fashionable?
We don't have time.
To the places that I know, and I'm not afraid of those. So wanting to take my mind to the future, I love that.
Oh, God.
You know, and I want to be alive, and I want my mind to be a part of the future in 10 years or 200 years. So I'm doing some daring things with my mind.
Like what, please?
Well, I have visited a future time 40,000 years in the head.
Do you guys think she's
full of shit?
Yeah.
40,000 years in the future. Okay. Were there humans? Did they look like us? What was the technology like?
Yeah. What's going to happen in the near future? Because, like, we're at a stage where there should be decent archaeological... Like, you should be able to say a fair number of specific events in the next 100 years, even 40,000 years from now. A lot of records will be lost.
You would think that would be your whole next book. Like, how does that not just blow your mind? If you were there for 5 minutes, like, how do you not just, like...
figure out one bit of low-hanging fruit. Ask them, okay, I come from this time. What is the lowest hanging fruit? What's the thing that I need to know to go back and be, like, a transformative?
You want a source, Jack? My source is I made it the fuck up.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've left. I've actually had the people there respond to me because they were advanced enough to know that there is a mind in the room.
Right.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You know, and I'm
not used to people in the room having minds. That's valid, actually. If we were drinking, and like, if I believed,
I am drinking.
If I believed in a drinking game, like, I would be like, you know what? She may. It's probably a valid point. Drink.
Yeah, the reason we don't do that is because we probably have friends with law degrees, and we don't know. We're aware that we don't want any part of that. Because that's how liability happens.
I'll second a key, Holly, because this is all so much.
All the keys.
Okay, well, you would think that wherever I go, when I leave my body and I go back up,
I spilled on myself.
That I would have some stories to tell about what I know and I've seen, and I do.
Yeah.
So, with my ability to share that, is sharing what I've seen and I know in order to help people, to what degree they want to be helped, understand the other side and the beauty of their life, and it's everlasting.
But what have you seen in your experience?
I love this guy.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I hear you. But my question. Kudos to this guy, though, because, like, if she were here in our community, I can't think of any person that wouldn't have cut her off like 10 times at least. Just like, okay, but what I asked was
Yeah, no, totally. 100%. He doesn't I don't think he means to be doing it though. Right?
I think he wants to believe her, or he at least seems to be giving it the old Scouts try, but like, she's just not engaging in the conversation.
Yes, misinterpretations. This is the lady from What the Bleep Do We Know. So the thing is there is this thing in New Age circles, and from what I can tell, they do the same with each other in like YEC circles and things like that, where you cannot contradict the other person's grift, even when you disagree with their grift.
Oh yeah, no, that's like an
unspoken rule. I need to really like his question answered now, please.
Yeah, no, that is an unspoken rule. It's kind of like the girl code, or for the guys, the guy code. It's just like it's like cock blocking,
right? Like, I'm not going to tell
okay, go
you
ahead.
that you didn't conquer all the world with 2.5 million soldiers 30-odd thousand years ago. But could you answer my question about what happens 40,000 years in the future?
Yeah. I just have some clarifying questions, and
I
I
But-
want to believe you, but
what this guy is trying to do is he's trying to do his job. Okay, he's trying to make sure that like all of the plates are set and everything. He's like riffraff. Okay,
yeah,
that's what he's like.
Well, kind of, but like,
right?
To what Gillian is saying, if we're going to just give him like, oh, we call it just full grace, having been in those circles. Everybody wants to believe everybody else. Nobody goes in with an I don't know, in Christianity they call it an unbelieving spirit, but like you don't come in with doubt. It's considered like low or negative energy that hinders you from being fully spiritually open to receive the messages that you need to receive to ascend. So you wouldn't do that. But when somebody comes in and they're just like da 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 da, it's like, oh, it's going to hit something in you where, like, I mean, it's going to, like, kind of like what we say with Gina, like that. Wait, what? It's going to hit
What?
that thing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to hit that thing, right?
The complete absence of the wait what mechanism is what separates the normal people from them.
Yes. And so that's what I'm saying. This is his wait what. This is him exhibiting the wait what.
Yeah, he's got a little bit. He's got a shred of the wait what.
He's trying so hard, but what she's saying is so lunatic.
Yeah. So I do want to thank Vandalia in 1998. Who's been here, he's been a cultist for a while, but 5 months as an anti-magnetologist. So
boom.
Appreciate you. And Vandalia says, managed to catch you all before the end of the stream. Yes, you did, buddy. Great job. Welcome on in. And if you go to Vandalia's channel last night, from last
I'll be on
night,
there.
well, no, the one from last night showcased Gillian.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, no, we talked for 2 hours.
I did because I was there.
Yeah, well, I'm confusion of weasels.
I mean, but I honestly, most of you were not there. Shame. But that aside, Gillian, what did you guys talk about last night?
We talked about the English Act of Succession, about the 40-odd people who were skipped between Queen Anne and King George I because they were all either Catholic or married to Catholics.
They did indeed. All right.
And I will be on Vandalia's channel on Wednesday with Vandalia and Landon Knoll talking about the way that perceptions of Earth's place in the cosmos and in the solar system have changed over the years. So, yeah.
You know how many times? 1,000 times I've channeled? 2,000 times I've been in it?
Oh, sure.
What I can tell you is that everybody continues on. Your body is a frequency vibrating
I hate you.
gross matter on this level. But if you change and move into a different part of your brain, your body would start vibrating at a faster rate of speed.
Don't touch the Edgar suit.
I hate you. Not you. Not you, Gillian. You were the last one who spoke, so I hate her. I hate her.
Got it.
Appear here and reappear on one of those levels that tunnel goes through.
That's not what quantum tunneling is.
What is quantum tunneling?
Quantum tunneling is the phenomenon that when you have a particle that is confined to a certain location, part of the wave function for the particle can leak out into areas where it would not classically be allowed, and there is a non-zero positive finite possibility of observing the particle there, even though classically it would be impossible for it to get there. But quantum mechanically, it's a wave function. It's sort of spread out, can leak through barriers and stuff. So that's roughly what quantum tunneling is. It's not a fucking tunnel, okay? There's not like a tunnel that you can like go to and you like have to like go and like pay the toll to the like little troll of the tunnel, okay? He does not ask you these questions 3 and none of that. That's not any of the thing, okay? It's a tunnel because there's a potential landscape, and classically it does not have enough energy to get through, but quantum mechanically all things are delocalized and quantumy wompily or whatever.
I told you.
And that whatever you believe, be careful, because if you're the observer in quantum physics, what you think you experience, and in spite of the world around me.
Okay, you know what? I'll give her more grace here because that's my role on the show. I give people way too much grace. Maya mentioned it multiple times last week. I give people way too much grace. There are people, there are physicists, like preeminent physicists in the 40s who were saying stuff not completely different from what she's saying. It did not age well. Nobody thinks that was a good way of putting it now. There were literally people that said, oh yeah, a human can collapse the wave function by observing it, and maybe a dog could, but a mouse couldn't. And they're trying to like make these hard lines of like which entities are conscious enough to be observers. That was bad physics then. It's bad physics now. That's not how it works. Is it easy to understand exactly when a measurement takes place? No, the measurement problem is a legitimate thing, but it's not about consciousness, okay? It's about how much the thing that you're measuring becomes all mixed up with all the other things that you've already measured, which is hard to define, but in principle, it's reasonable. Whereas, a dog could collapse it because it has enough consciousness, whereas a mouse couldn't. You're just pulling that out of your ass, and they were too. And there were people in the 40s and 50s who were very respected, people who won Nobel Prizes, who said some things like this. Because people with Nobel Prizes can be fucking wrong.
These are facts.
I am a quantum physicist. I am a quantum mechanic. And what she's saying is dumb and wrong.
What do you know about Nobel Prize winners?
Thank you for asking.
Oh my God.
Thank you so much for asking.
God damn it.
So,
I thought you liked me. I thought you wanted to come back on the show.
My office is. I have an office.
You have 60 seconds before you get the goddamn airlock.
I have an office at Stanford University, and less than 100 feet from my office is Dr. Stephen Chu, who was both Obama's Secretary of Energy at one point and has a Nobel Prize in physics, in ultra-cold atoms specifically, my field of study. And my advisor in graduate school was Eric Cornell, who also won a Nobel Prize in physics. Plus, my name is Van de Graaff, okay? My grandfather did not win a Nobel Prize, but he was nominated for it multiple times before he died in 1969, and was the only inventor of a major type particle accelerator. That wasn't 60 seconds.
You're still getting the goddamn airlock.
I was just trying to help Kip with bingo.
I hate you so much right now. It wasn't. But oddly, it did not take me that long to get upset.
And so Nikola Tesla.
Gillian, this is all your fault.
It is all my
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm just gonna keep doing this.
it is in fact all my fault.
Dream.
All right. He shut the fuck up. I like this. We're just gonna roll with it. Now, Gillian,
Mhm.
who are you? Where are you? And what do you have coming up soon?
I am Gillian. I am I am a writer for the Media Magpies website. I don't actually know what I'm writing about for Wednesday because I have to think about that. I'm starting up. Our year of the month is like 1978 or something. So I've got some really weird Disney stuff coming up this month. And it's horror movie people on my columns. Attention Must Be Paid and Celebrating the Living.
October. I
It's
love it.
October. So every October, I have a column on Saturday about people who've been dead for at least 5 years, and a column on Sunday about living people that are usually fairly minor people in the entertainment industry. And in October, it's all people to do with horror movies.
Okay.
So,
we do grifters all year. I mean, that's kind of like horror movies.
Yeah, horror movie people are a lot more entertaining than grifters.
Depends on who you ask.
Well,
I
it also depends on
flirt into grifters, and Vandy finds them endlessly amusing.
Yes. Actually, I've written about Wolfman Jack. So, cuneiform.
Wolfman Jack.
I feel like I'm kind of like channeling a Wolfman.
Yeah,
right
you
now.
definitely are. Way to go
yeah.
there, sport.
He was a DJ. He's also in the movie American Graffiti.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So,
all right. His hair has a mind of its own. That
It
is so
does.
true.
I can kind of sympathize.
Nothing wrong with that. You know, we don't hate here. We don't kink shame here.
There's some things wrong with that.
Kink shaming? Yeah, there's
No, with my hair.
Shaming. Oh. Well, besides the fact that you won't cut it. You know, I really wish he had taken somebody had taken a video of his sister-in-law smacking him around and strapping him to a chair and making him get all that shit cut off before the wedding.
That's a good point. It was my brother, not my sister-in-law, but it was vicariously probably my sister-in-law, yeah.
Yeah, Maya's for the win.
Yeah, Maya's for the win.
All right, Vandy. So you did tell us you have something coming up Wednesday.
I do, yes. On Wednesday, I am going to be appearing on Vandellian 1998's channel, and we are going to be reprising our the panel that we had that last year did a bunch of episodes about called Before Earth, basically the history of the cosmos up until the formation of the Earth, and we're going to be talking this time about, for at least one evening, possibly two if we don't cover everything that we need in one, we're going to be talking about how the conception of Earth's place in the cosmos evolved over history. So how the Greeks and how people originally figured out, okay, is the Earth at the center of the universe? Is the Earth being orbited by the sun? Does the Earth orbit the sun? Those sorts of things. We're going to be talking about that on Wednesday. So
cool. Yeah, I can't think of a reason that I wouldn't stop through for that. What time is it?
I do know this. Hold on, I can find this out. I think it is 8 p.m. Pacific time is my guess.
It's got to be Eastern. 8 p.m. Pacific is 11. Starts at 11.
Yeah, but given my schedule is weird recently, as you know. So
you know what? If you can't stay up for it, or if you're not Pacific, then it'll definitely be there for a rewatch.
But it'll be myself and Landon Knoll and
Vandy
Vandalia.
Vandy and Landon talking science is worth the rewatch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Like
stand
Landon.
firmly on that statement.
Landon is an astronomer who has seen all sorts of awesome, crazy stuff. Also, dude, Landon has some Landon has a personal relationship or had a personal relationship with both Edmund Teller and Richard Feynman.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, which one
That's-
was it? Was like one of them his advisor or
Richard Feynman was the guy who taught him quantum mechanics.
Yeah.
When Landon was in high school.
Yeah, I thought that was
and that's that is nuts. Like
That's
Landon has known some motherfucking people.
Yeah. Landon's impressive. He's insanely smart.
He's got a policy where if there is a visible by eye supernova in the sky, he has a standing policy in any contract that he agrees to that if that happens, he immediately is allowed to just go to whatever point on the planet you need to go to see it. And he's able to he bakes in taking time off to go and look at the supernova, which is badass.
It's badass. And then what's going on with you Saturday?
And Saturday, I am going to be appearing on BSS, as all good shows are entitled BSS, with Dr. Kip Davis and Nitty for Budget Scripture Saturday on Kip Davis's channel. And I don't know what we're going to be covering, but I'm sure it's going to be painful.
It's going to be bad, but people interpreting scripture badly, I'm sure.
And Kip's gonna insult me by calling me an astrophysicist repeatedly.
Probably.
Yeah.
I need to get him to have something made for that. I should probably
Do it, lady.
One day. Anyways, and so I know Monday. I don't know if I'll be doing the JJ show or not. It's early. I moved, so it's earlier for me now. I may or may not be doing that, but on Tuesday I'll definitely be punching Nazis, and then on and then we have another somebody is appearing on a show for BSS next week, so it'll all be fun stuff. So Gillian, thank you so much for coming by, introducing me to this lovely woman.
Oh yeah.
Can't thank you for that enough.
Oh, I'm sure.
All right. Do you have anything to say before we go out?
Nope.
All right. Well, everybody, remember to be true to yourself, not who you're told to be. Peace.
Bye.